Must have been crazy when there was like a traffic jam that was just people. Like before cars existed. Oh, why are you home so late, Walter? Oh, sorry, there was a lot of traffic on Main Street. Never been to a concert? Oh, that's a good point. I guess I've been to Disney World. There was a horse pile up on the road. This is 1930. 1927. Being alive with no internet must have been crazy. It's it's really not. Like, you're alive without the internet all the time. Unless you're like literally online all the time. It is, you know what I think back to though? Is it was kind of insane to meet your friends. Even now, like, I feel more confident like making plans because if someone, no problem, Kate, no problem. If someone is going to be late, they'll probably text you or they'll call you or something like that. But I would literally like make plans with my friends. I'd be like, on Saturday, let's go see the 3 p.m. showing of Die Another Day. I would tell that to them on Friday. And then on fucking Saturday at 2:30, their ass would be at the movie theater waiting for me. That's crazy. That would not happen, you know, in the old days or in the modern days. You would have to send them a calendar request. They'd put their pin on the map and then they'd be like, I'm 10 minutes away. And the pin would be someplace that's 20 minutes away. And you'd be like, fuck you. And then, should we buy tickets? No. It's all assigned seating these days. Don't worry. We'll just sit it. And then they don't fucking show up. Sorry, guys. I decided I'm not really feeling it. There's a tickle in my throat. Back in the day, sometimes you would be like, hey, I'm not coming to school tomorrow. Can you come to my house Sunday for lunch? You could rely on people back then, man. And if they were late, you know what you did? You just waited for them. Sometimes you wait 10 minutes, they don't show up. You wait 15 minutes, they don't show up. You go into the movie by yourself. This is not a joke. So this is in the era of cell phones, but I didn't have a smartphone at this time, at least. In 2010, I arranged a date with a young lady, okay? I said, hey, meet me at this pub for like 1 p.m. for lunchtime, okay? 1 p.m. rolled around. I'm sitting in the pub. Waiter comes over and says, hey, do you want something to eat? I said, no, thanks. I'm waiting for somebody. Now I'm on the hook. Now the waiter and I are in this situation together. Now he's rooting for me. I sit there for 10 minutes, empty chair. 30 minutes, empty chair. At 45 minutes, and I don't even have a phone, right? I'm sitting there watching whatever they got on TV in the restaurant. After 45 minutes, I just got up and left. I went home and sent her a message on like MSN Messenger and said, what the hell? And she said, I couldn't find you. And I said, I was sitting in a table in the pub. And she said, oh, I was I was waiting for you on one of the couches downstairs because it was in like the student commons. And I was like, did I stutter? You were sitting at the Brass alone? Excuse me, I wouldn't debase myself going to the Brass unless I was watching the 2010 Vancouver Olympics. This was at the Queen's Pub, okay? Did you text her first? No, it was 2010. It's at that weird period where we were like moving from like not texting everyone to texting everyone. We were still living a little bit analog back then. In 2010, we had iPhones. I didn't. I was 20 years old. You were probably 12, which is why you had one. I was buying my own shit. You think I was spending $500 on a glorified calculator back then? We were texting in 05. I wasn't texting in 05. I was using Facebook Messenger to tell my friends to come to a kegger at our place in 2008. That's about as modern as it got. I'm not sending anybody a text. I'm not using the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Beep, 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 beep. You had to press a button 8 times just to get the right letter. Come to... I tell you on Thursday when I see you at Econ 101, we're throwing a rager. It starts 9:45 a.m. on Saturday. It's $10 at the door. Come on over. Wouldn't I know it? You show up at 9:30. You say, hey, can I help cook the hash browns? We used to be able to rely on people, man.